Hey, what's happening, all you battle-hardened warriors out there? I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'm back again with another chapter review of Dragon Ball Super. This time it's chapter 48, titled Moro's Wish. And, well, if that's not an ominous title, I don't know what is. As we continue the battle between Majin Buu and the sorcerer Moro, as Majin Buu continues to keep Moro on the ropes, firing off his candy beam, stomping down on Moro whenever he's distracted, just pummeling Moro right into the dirt. And even when Moro tries to blast off Majin Buu's head with a mouth blast, because certain characters can just do that. I don't know why other characters don't try that versatility. I mean, if you're able to fire out of other areas, why not? Actually, no, don't give any creator that power. Next thing you know, we got fart cannons. But he blasts off Majin Buu's head, and naturally Jocko is just freaking out while Vegeta and Goku are just stone cold silent. Majin Buu lifts up his hand and then has his face appear on his hand, distracting Moro and just taking him completely off guard. And I don't blame him for this, because you would never just see that and just immediately be like, yeah, and so Moro is distracted and Buu just clocks him right in the face and does this little move like, that's not what's gonna kill me. And Jocko's completely like, okay, this is a little too crazy for me. Have I been drinking? But even Vegeta's just like, yeah, that's the really unpredictable nature of Buu, and I'm just glad he's on our side this time around, which is right. The greatest thing that Majin Buu has in his arsenal is his utterly unpredictable fighting style. And the fact that he can just mold his body into whatever and everything, just stretching his limbs to kick Moro and all that good stuff. But Goku's just like, man, I haven't seen him fight in a long time, but, even though Moro's magic isn't working on him or anything, Buu feels stronger than he normally should be, because, that's right, Buu is strong, but even when they actually had their power, Moro was actually proving to be quite a match for Vegeta in his powered up Super Saiyan Blue form. So there seems to be some drastic power increase coming off of Majin Buu, and Marius rationalizes that maybe the memories of the Supreme Kai, the Grand Supreme Kai, that have come to the surface are what's strengthening him. But it's weird that it would make him this much more powerful, as meanwhile Majin Buu is literally just spinning Moro around like a rag doll, chucking him into cliff sides and all that. And Moro's pissed, because he's just like, man, if I had my full power, if only I had my full power, there would be no way your strength could compare to mine. And he's getting really pissy at this point, and Majin Buu even calls him out on this. It's just like, man, just making a whole bunch of excuses. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're a weakling compared to me, but yeah, that's just the card fate dealt you. Not to mention, you're an evil asshole, so nobody's gonna feel pity on you. Oh well, that's your luck, buddy. And so he pops out like another more sets of arms, so he has 6 hands, and he just goes in on Moro again. Just going in, just literally pummeling him into the ground, just wailing on him, and it is incredible. Moro is completely overwhelmed, but, Marius is just like, okay, this is great and all, and this is very entertaining, but we don't know what else Moro is able to do, what else he has planned. So he asks Majin Buu, like, look, use that technique to seal away his power before he can counterattack. So Majin Buu detaches from his hands, which continue to pound Moro into the dirt. And he's just like, yeah, okay, I'll do that for you. And so he starts to, he uses his, detached hands to bind Moro to the ground, and begins to use his ability to try to, seal away his magical power. However, suddenly the skies go dark, and you know what that means when the skies go dark. Someone has summoned the eternal dragon. And Vegeta and Goku immediately realize this, as we see that the person who summoned the dragon is actually Cranberry, having used the little boy Eska after basically murdering the Elder and the other Namekian who was with them. And he's using some kind of headset in order to, force Eska to translate his words and control it in order to get his wish. I mean, ultimately, he is a member of the Frieza Force. He's more than a match for three powerless Namekians for the most part. So Goku and Vegeta realize, oh, it must have been his ally. We need to get over there fast. And, meanwhile, Cranberry makes the wish because he's pretty much dying from the injuries he suffered. It's just like, my first wish is to be healed. So Cranberry gets all healed up. Vegeta and Goku go flying off in order to get to the dragon. With him being especially pissed because, Vegeta's going through this whole thing where it's just like, no, I don't want to fail these people. I don't want to see them hurt anymore after everything I've done. I've gained so much empathy with my time on Earth. I don't want to. I'm not okay with them just being killed off like this. Meanwhile, we find that another one of Moro's abilities is telepathy, as he gets in telepathic contact with Cranberry and tells him, wish for me to regain my full magical power. And however, Cranberry kind of hesitates, even after hearing that Goku and Vegeta are on his way. And Cranberry's just like, but I kind of wish to escape to some outer planet. Will I still get that wish? And Moro's just like, yeah, sure, you can have whatever, just as long as I get my wish. Just don't double cross me, because no matter where you run to in the galaxy, I will find you. Although Cranberry doesn't know that Moro's in no such position to make that kind of a demand. But Cranberry, having been someone under the Frieza Force and Frieza's heel, he's too subservient to a greater power. That's just in his nature. That's in the nature of the Frieza Force in general. Subservience and all that good stuff. So Cranberry complies and makes a second wish for Moro's full magical power to return. And, I love these shots because Toyotaro is doing something really interesting with a lot of the shots in this arc, where he'll just have these panning shots of you getting closer to a certain situation, with us just slowly zooming in on Moro as his magical power returns, and he just starts overflowing with energy. And immediately Goku and Vegeta notices this, as he just completely empowered, and he just rockets off all of a sudden, rocketing past Goku and Vegeta, who are just flung to the ground because of all that power. And as they try their best to catch up and follow, Cranberry decides to make his last wish as soon as possible, to be sent to a faraway planet where, the Frieza Force, the Galactic Patrol, and Moro can't find him. However, before he can get all the words out, in comes Moro with his signature move, hand through the chest, and he just kills Cranberry right there and then. And, I feel so bad for Cranberry, because he just wanted to be left alone. He just wanted to be left alone. He murdered some people along the way, but, damn, what a brutal way to go out. As Moro's just like, yeah, sorry, Cranberry, I had one more wish I wanted. And that means there's no wishes left for you. It's just like, Cranberry, you probably should have been a little bit quicker on the draw about all that. Sorry, bro. So he picks up Cranberry's helmet and makes the final wish. It's just like, hey, Dragon, there's one more wish left, right? It's just like, yes, one wish remains. It's just like, yeah, so for my final wish, and then we cut away, so we don't even know what he wishes for. As in comes Iriko in the ship in order to bring along Majin Buu, Jaco, Marius. They all pile in and go racing off to catch up with Goku and Vegeta. So Moro's wish is granted. He crushes the device. Eska, little Namekian kid, collapses because we really don't know what that device was doing to his mind or whatever, but he seems to be completely out of it. But, as everyone gets closer and arrives, they only arrive just in time to see all of the Dragon Balls just go into their own separate directions and all that good stuff. So when Goku and Vegeta arrive, they're just like, oh god, we were too late, what happened, what's going on? Moro's just like sitting there smug like, oh, too late, I already made all the wishes, no wishes for you. And they're pissed because it's just like, you killed the Namekians. Like, no, Cranberry killed the Namekians. But then they notice, just like, well, you killed your own guy. Like, you're still in the wrong here after everything that's happened. But Vegeta's just like, no, what did you wish for? And he starts demanding, tell me now, what did you wish for? And Goku's just like backing him up. What did you wish for? What did you wish for? What did you wish for? But, Moro's just like, well, I can't really recall, but you'll find out soon enough. And as soon as the Galactic Patrol ship shows up, Moro just disappears into the earth using the energy currents and all that good stuff. So he pops out of the scene, and spies on them from a distance and then runs off. So, the Galactic Patrol is just like, man, we lost them, we can't do anything now. Oh man, this is bad, this is really bad. But, Majin Buu tells him, hey, well, he's still here. He just because he got his magic back doesn't mean he's necessarily stronger now. So that he's probably trying to hide and look for an opportunity to devour the planet. So Majin Buu goes over and heals Eska up, and gets him back on his feet and all that. Unfortunately, Eska was still alive and still had a life force that Majin Buu can reinstill in him. However, because the other two are already dead, Majin Buu can't heal them. Apparently Majin Buu's healing ability only goes as far as to be able to heal those who aren't immediately killed or completely drained of all life. But suddenly the entire planet starts rumbling and shaking. They realize, oh no, it's Moro. He's trying to drain the planet of all of its energy. And with that, he'll be able to get away in an instant. He'll be at levels we've never seen before. They're really starting to freak out. So Majin Buu comes over, puts his hands on their shoulder, and just immediately instills them with all the energy they need. Reinvigorating all of their stamina and all that good stuff. But then, that's not all, as Majin Buu's face suddenly transforms into that of the Grand Supreme Kai, much to the shock of everyone. And Grand Supreme Kai is just like, it's a pleasure to meet you all. For the duration of the rest of the battle, I have switched places with Buu, so we'll be going after his ass. We got something for his ass and all that. So, man, Grand Supreme Kai coming in clutch in a lot of ways throughout this. Like, his influence on Majin Buu is just honestly fantastic. I'm loving this. But he tells him, we can still make it to Namek in time, but we need to make it in time so we can keep him from devouring the entire planet and all that good stuff. So they all get ready to go off, stop Moro from devouring the planet. They're able to sense his energy. Marius makes one last plea. It's just like, do what you need to in order to stop Moro, no matter what. So the team of Goku, Vegeta, and the Grand Supreme Kai instant transmission off to Moro's location to stop him from continuing to devour the world, leaving behind Eska, Marius, Jocko, and the other Galactic Patrolmen, just hoping that they're able to stop him in time. So a very interesting twist, especially with the fact that we don't know what Moro is up to at this moment. What was his wish? What did he do? What did he ask for? What could it possibly be? I mean, immortality maybe? I don't know. I don't know if he'd even think to ask that, because usually a lot of people go with their first wish, and after that they're just kind of like, well, I'm set. But what did Moro ask for? What's he up to? And how much more power does Majin Buu have now that he's been, combined with the Supreme Kai and all that? So it really makes you wonder where this might be going from here on out. Ooh, sorry. So definitely tell me your thoughts in the comments section below, your thoughts and theories as to what Moro might have wished for, and where do you think things are going from here on out. If you liked this video, feel free to leave me a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike and tell me what I did wrong in the comments section below. Subscribe and hit the bell icon, that way you never miss out on another Dragon Ball Super chapter review. And if you want to find me on social media, just Google Duuz-Diz-Din. I'm everywhere, for better or for worse. And until the next video, just remember that a dream is a wish your heart makes. Even if you're lacking a heart and are up to some very dirty deeds. I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'm going to bed. Bye-bye.